What is going on, you guys? It is the professional Dillweed here, and welcome back to another video. And today I am at Red Top Mountain during Memorial Day doing a 5,000 mile review on my 2017 Yamaha FZ-10. So let's get into it. So I've had this bike for roughly a year now, and I have put 5,000 miles on it. If you guys haven't seen my other videos, I bought this bike with roughly 800 miles on it, and it had nothing done to it, so pretty much everything you see aftermarket on this I had to do myself. I already know what some of you are gonna say. Why didn't you take off those damn front reflectors? Or why haven't you gotten rid of this tank sticker? But to be honest, I'm lazy, and that takes time. So, yeah. So if you guys are looking into one of these, modifications I strongly recommend would be the Yamaha quick shifter that I got right there. The 2017 model doesn't come standard with it, but I'm pretty sure the 2018, 2019 do. The boat pigs are waiting to claim their next victim. He's turned on his lights and he's approaching a jet ski. They have and claimed their next victim. Alright, so let's get on to the road and endure Memorial Day traffic. Also, the front of my bike is kind of caked with bugs. I mean, don't know why that is. I was totally doing reasonable speeds a little bit ago. Yeah, one thing I don't like about this spot in particular is having to leave this parking lot, because it's, for one, quite steep. There we go. That didn't take very long to get into the traffic. Look at all these fuckers. I didn't think I'd be caught behind another motorcycle, but it is what it is. While I'm going a slow speed, I can actually concentrate as to what I'm saying. So, I am going to say that I am predicted to reach 1,000 subscribers just a little bit sooner than I anticipated. And plus, since my Z125 is in the shop, I can't really take it across the country. That's just kind of the way that it works. If you guys didn't watch my previous video on the slingshot, I said that I was hit by a car on it, and yeah, it's currently in the shop getting fixed. So I don't know how long that's gonna take. Alright, I'm gonna be completely honest about what I think about this bike. Alright? But so keep in mind, this is my opinion on this bike. So this is how I feel and this is what I think. But I still know that there's gonna be some of you guys who are like, well, here's where you're wrong. But with that out of the way, I'm gonna say that I wasn't really ready for this bike. My bike before this was a 300, and I don't know why I went from a I don't know why I went from a 300 to a 1000, but I mean, it just felt right at the time. I strongly would not recommend doing the same as I did, especially for only have had a road bike for maybe 3 months. I had my Rebel 300 for only about 3 months before I was like, I want a 1000. But do I regret it? Absolutely not. I would do it again. But I just wouldn't condone it. Because if you're unexperienced and you hop on this bike, you will get hurt. This bike is monstrous. I mean, sure, I could have gone from the 300 to an FZ-10, and that probably would have been plenty. But I really liked this sound. It was, oh my god, it's enough to make someone cream their pants. I know I'm going to sound a little bit redundant if you guys have seen all my other videos on this bike, but my major complaints are fuel economy and how hot it gets. But that's to be expected on a liter bike, both of those things. But this bike, I mean, it gets pretty hot, but it's not as bad, say, as like a Ducati. One thing about this bike is how like responsive this dang throttle is. Like once it straightens out here, I mean, just a little bit. Of course, I'm on a curvy road. It's not gonna straighten up. What are you fucking thinking? All right, here. Look how much, like, look how little throttle this requires. It's ridiculous. And this bike is so easy in the corners. It'll tackle them with no problem. It was hot, dude. I wasn't doing anything illegal. And this engine is basically bulletproof. Like, I know someone that has almost like 50,000 miles just on their FZ-10. And I mean, they haven't had any problems, like, ever. So, I mean, of course, Yamaha is one of the most reliable motorcycle brands out there. All right. The brakes on this, I mean, compared to other, like, super naked bikes, I mean, they work really well because, you know, they have the dual caliper brakes in the front, but they don't bite as hard as, say, I don't know, a GSX S1000, because I just rode one of those yesterday. Yes, that was yesterday. That video will be coming soon, but I've done a few first ride videos, and I don't want to just stack them on top of each other. I will say, if you guys are thinking about getting one of these bikes, an FZ-10 or an FZ-09, can't decide between the two, I will say, if you buy this, you will very rarely use it to its full potential. I mean, shit, sometimes it's hard to get even a 700 to its full potential, but a lot of people just buy the, I mean, a lot of people just buy 1000cc bikes just to say they have a 1000cc bike. And they very rarely use it to their full potential. And I know I sure as hell don't. Which is kind of sad, but maybe I'll get there one day. I mean, which is almost kind of a reason why I got a 1000. If you get a 600, if you ride it for a while, you might almost feel like you've outgrown it. I will say that this almost has like a similar power band to a 600 or 750, like under maybe 7,000 RPM, but anything above that is almost dang ridiculous. Hey, look, I drove one of those. But anywhere above that, the front wheel is going to be like, hey kids, I'm gonna go up here. And that's whenever the bike actually feels like it's a 1000. I gotta rev to assert my dominance amongst the lake. I got their attention. Getting some racing fuel. Oh, GSP is right there. I didn't do anything wrong. Alright, it took 2.8 gallons and I only got about 0.8 of those gallons on going down the side of my tank because I got distracted by a dog. Hello. Hello. Do you want a friend? I wish I knew which way the GSP went. I hope he went north. 'Cause I'm going south. That is where I'm going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure you show some support by dropping a like. If you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. And most importantly, be sure you hit that booty. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.